talk to you in person, or like when they say like I'm gonna slide, like I'm gonna slide on the DMs, is that unattractive to y'all? Because I feel like a lot of people be sliding in DMs and like I'll ignore them, they don't get no response, or it's like
I don't think so, because that's just like the time that we're in.
Yeah.
But if it's the same nigga messaging me the same thing all the time, I'm not.
And like liking someone's your photos or like swiping up on my story with the fire emoji doesn't count. Like I remember like some guy was always like hearting my photos or firing emojis, and then he wished me happy birthday and I said thank you. So you finally answered me. I'm like, what am I supposed to respond to? A heart, like, and a fire emoji. Like, thank you.
If I like them, I'll get more. If I don't like you, I'm not gonna.
I'm gonna thank you every time you swipe up on my story and say I love you.
why you say they fucked up?
Because a person is 100% of the shots I don't take. So he took a shot, and
At least get creative though.
even if you would have hearted anything, shit, if you say scene, a motherfucker message you again, you feel me? So
I think some women portray social media as different too. Like you got some women that won't date over social media. Like you can't, you know what I'm saying? I think you got some women like that. They think it's superficial dating on, you know what I mean?
Meeting someone online for sure.
Right, meeting somebody online, you know.
So you think women like? I think that's a new trend though. That's how a lot of people be like. They meet
Yeah, I know a lot
But
of
it's
people
been like
that
that for
have
a
been
while.
together forever through that.
It's been like that for a while, I say, but I don't know.
one thing that I've learned is that like if it's not coming from the person that you wanted to come from, then it ain't gonna hit you.
Right.
That's what I said. If I have no interest in you, I'm not gonna respond. But if I was already looking at you, I'm gonna say something.
So like what if you had interest? Why you just can't be like nah?
Because
like,
guys can't handle people. No.
That
true.
Okay, so
You can't be friends.
but let's put it like this. But when you ignore them and they say see, they gonna continue to measure like damn, like instead of you just be like look nah, that ain't it. Y'all just keep seeing it, and then that's the shit that pisses me off. Y'all like keep seeing it, and then y'all like screenshot it like look at this nigga keep bothering me. Like why? Like bro, you ain't gotta do all that, bro.
Definitely would.
Like you ain't gotta do all that.
Stop this
Y'all see when y'all
nonsense.
thirsty friends like
That's
don't do that
very
shit.
true. But the thing is too though, like you'll be messaging like our homegirls too with the same shit. So that's another thing.
Well, you know too, I literally have this guy that will
So I'm not supposed to come at your homegirl.
It's back at you ain't say nothing.
Okay, you message me like you're interested in me and I ignore you, so then you find interest in my best friend. Like that's weird.
That's real convenient.
I got interest in your friend too. I just shot my shot with you first.
The key is to remember you have to send all the DMs at the same time. Like
Yeah.
to every single prospect. Like all I need at the same time. And then when everyone answers, that's when you go with.
The crazy shit is, I seen, it was in Vegas, right? And my brother, he had stepped down on a girl, and she was like, nah,
I wouldn't have made
not him, Elm, fuck, damn, I want to put bro out there, but fuck it. Bro was in Vegas, right? And we was on in Vegas, and bro was like, he tried to talk to a girl, but she was like, oh, I got a man or whatever. So, like, a couple minutes ago, her friend come by, so he stepped down, and she's like, nah, you try to talk to my friend. Bitch, like, we in Vegas, for what? That shit, you should let that shit fly for one.
I guess
Two,
it depends on the friend group.
Two, it is like,
Stays in Vegas.
you got your friend already got a dude. That's why she shot me down. But why the fuck you doing it? Because you try to holler at my friend. Like that shit is weird to me.
It's
Okay, so even if you find the person attractive, you wouldn't message the person back if you
Well, like, I get it in the situation of at the club, like, yeah, it's probably
That's
not
why
going to be like a dating thing, but if you're like just sliding into everyone's DMs, seeing what catches.
Well, no, I'll say this, like, okay, let's say, like, you message my friend, and I kind of have an interest in you, then you message me next. It depends on the
You
friend
gonna
group.
let your pride step in?
No, it depends on the friend group, because, like, I have, like, friends where I'm like, okay, I know I cannot step over that boundary, but then I have friends who are like, oh, bitch, go have him, like, whatever, it's cool, like, you can message him, if you like him, whatever, I don't care.
Well, what does it matter if it's just a DM though?
But no, it's just beyond that part. Like, yeah, it's a DM, but the beyond part is what is discussed.
If it gets farther.
Yeah. Would you want a girl to message you first?
The homegirl, man. Yes, show me you're interested in me, goddamn. And that's another thing. Like, why do women do that? Like, why women are scared to approach men? Like, we're the new generation now. 9 times out of 10, he ain't gonna turn you down. But like, why don't women step?
Well, most of the time I feel like girls aren't always trying to, like, we have a group, like, we're gonna go home with our girls. Like, if I'm, like, I don't really want to, like, go out of my way. Especially, it's dangerous if you're, like, going home with, like, a friends kind of get the vibe too,
Yeah.
like, and they kind of all suss them
It
out.
happens, but
You don't necessarily have to leave with somebody if you come at a person.
Well,
No,
that's like, yeah, that's true. Like, if you're just like gonna like go up and like have a conversation with a guy in the bar, but like, I agree too. Like, if I was like, oh, I just want to meet and have a conversation with a guy and hope he doesn't ask me to come home with him, I just actually want to continue this conversation.
I think that too. I think everyone
I
thinks
feel
they're
like-
trying to fuck all the time.
Right? And like, what if I just don't want to fuck? Like, what if I actually just want to talk to you and then like you're gonna get mad at me because I wasted your night trying to get to know you? Like,
Yeah.
Why you got wasted night? What you mean by that?
what was I'm saying? Like, if a guy is like, if I'm like out or whatever, like partying, I feel like that's like the expectation. Oh, if you're coming up to me, you want to go home with me.
Yeah.
But if
Okay,
it's like,
so for example, so if a guy buy you a drink, you think his intention is just
it's to get me home. Yeah,
You think
100%.
if he buy you a drink,
100%.
why he know he's ain't trying to get to know you?
Okay, yeah. If you buy me a drink and just stares at me from across the room, I think, okay, I just hopefully that like we get drunk and he's gonna like fuck me later. But if he comes and speaks to me,
What
or
movie?
what about it's not a movie.
To what, like, y'all say, like,
It's not a movie.
No.
I'm saying, like, to
These
it,
are
like,
two men.
I think, like, I'm about to go drink, and I know I'm gonna get laid tonight.
There are people like
well,
that.
if a guy like sends you over a drink, it's like a little weird. Like, I would like a guy like coming over to me to be like, hey, can I buy you a drink? Like, that's
Yeah.
a
So
little
not buy
weird.
so buy you a drink don't mean that he don't want to take you home.
Because if a random
The city
drink,
drink does.
if a random drink just shows
I'm
up,
just calling it what you think.
I'm saying, like, I
Either
bought you a
way-
drink, like, I see you at the bar.
either way, yes, I think you're gonna want to come home with me, but the delivery is different.
I think
if I just
Okay,
see-
okay.
So I just think everybody
of all-
wants to have sex with us.
Okay, yeah, so first of
I'm
all,
always gonna assume that,
Yeah.
no matter how you buy
a
me a
person,
drink.
a male is always going to want to, especially if they felt attracted to you, but that's not the, like, I bought her a drink so she's coming home with me. Like, caveman type shit, like, I'll hit you over the head, like, what?
I have had I've actually had a guy get really pissed off at my friend for like I bought her a drink, she's with me, and
Yeah.
it's like, no, that's not how this works.
Yeah.
He was older, but it was a real like, and it did catch me as like, that's weird. That's not something that would normally happen at the bar. Like normally a guy will like, I had a guy buy me a drink, and my girlfriend that was with me straight up looked at him and was like, she won't say it because she's really too nice, but she's not gonna go home with you. And he straight up was like, respect and like enjoy your drink, and like walked away. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like I